Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today basically I'm going to show you how I make my lip gloss. Once again, I do already have a video showing this, but I definitely wanted to show y'all again just in case some of the things I didn't talk about or y'all kind of missed out on. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we're getting right into this video. So as you can see, I went ahead and I put on my gloves. That's definitely the first thing you want to do. And I'm also adding the Versigel base, which is basically the main thing you need to make lip gloss. How much I use was only supposed to be enough for one tube, just to show y'all, you know, how I make my lip gloss. But in the end, you're gonna see, of course, I made way more than just one tube worth. So I actually end up adding some to my inventory. So no big deal there. But right now I am adding my coconut oil. That is what I do use. Other people use almond oil or castor oil, just different things. But for me personally, I use coconut oil, and I kind of know how the measurements are depending on how much Versigel I do use. So I kind of just freehand it. But it is coconut oil, and I am now adding the second oil that I do use in my base. Once I do add that, I kind of mix those two together with the base just to get the right consistency. Also to make sure that those two are mixed together. I don't like to add the pigment and the flavoring all at one time. I want to make sure that those two oils that I am using are being mixed in very well. So that is basically what I'm doing now. Also, I do know that I am using plates, so y'all don't have to kind of, just let me know that I end up going to the store, picking up the wrong thing, moving too fast, and yes, it is plates, but I do usually use bowls. In my last video, I used bowls, but like I said, I was just moving too quickly in a rush, and I end up grabbing plates instead, but I made it work. I am going to continue to use those until those runs out, but just want to put that out there. I am using plates. So yes, I am mixing it very well. I want the good consistency. Also right now I am adding my pigments. I do get my pigments from TKB Trading. This pigment that I am using is like an orange shade. It shows so flawless on your lips. You really do get to see the color. And this one I call Pop Out. That is on my website for individual sale. Also, you can also add it to your wholesale when you purchase your wholesale from me. You can add Pop Out. But yes, Pop Out is definitely I highly recommend lip gloss that I do sell. And like I said, I do get that from TKB Trading. So this part right here, kind of am just going to speed up just to show y'all kind of how I mix the lip gloss. As you see, I am showing you how like it looks, the consistency and all of that. You do want a perfect consistency. You don't want it to be sticky. You don't want it to be clumpy. Like, you don't want any of that. You want it to flow right through the syringe, right through the pipette, and right into the tube. You don't want, when someone puts it on your lips, to be all sticky and chunks coming out of it. The flavoring that I am using, I know I was trying to show you, but it just would not focus. But it is Tropical Punch. Tropical Punch. I do get my flavoring oils from Amazon. If anybody wanted to know that, I do get my flavoring oils from Amazon. In the beginning, I was getting it from TKB, but I just transferred to again Amazon because it smells so good. And you get a lot of different flavors, but it smells so good. I get a lot of compliments on the smell of my lip gloss, and I love it. It smells so good. So I did add the flavor in there. The flavor in there also isn't measured. I don't measure it. I kind of do it as, like I said, as much lip gloss that I am adding. I'm sorry, as much lip gloss I am making. But also I want to smell it. I know once I smell it, then the customer is gonna smell it. So I am continuing basically just mixing just to get the right consistency, and that's what I'm doing right now. Like I also did say, I made way more than just one tube. So as you can see, I never ever, like in my last video I did the same thing. I was only supposed to make one tube and I made extra, which isn't a big deal. It just always happens that way. But yeah, you definitely don't want to waste any lip gloss either. That's why I am scraping the corners and making sure I'm bringing everything into the middle, because you don't want to waste any products, any gel, any pigments, anything that you see. You want to mix it all together, make sure you use all of that. So that's why I was kind of taking my time, making sure everything was coming into the middle, because I don't want to waste any products. Also, I do change my gloves in between. So from me actually mixing all the products, and then in between to me about to go ahead and fill up my syringe tubes, and either if I'm doing squeeze tubes or wand tubes, I do change my gloves because of the stickiness that got all on those gloves for me mixing the pigment and the oils and the flavoring all together. So that is what I'm doing right now. Like I told y'all, I do buy new syringes. That is just my preference. I do buy new syringes. I don't really clean out my syringes. It's just something that me personally I don't do, but I do know people do that, and I don't have a problem with doing it. It's just I just personally don't do it. So I just buy like a big bulk of syringes, which you can also get from Amazon too. You're gonna learn Amazon is really gonna be your best friend with a lot of the products for your lip glosses. But yes, I got my syringes from Amazon, also with the pipettes. Remember, you do cut them at the edge. You cut the top off and you cut the bottom off, and you just stick it on the end of the tube for the syringe, and that's where you kind of get your guiding from when you put the syringe into the tube. But right now I am just showing you, well, you really can't see, I'm sorry guys, but I'm basically just scooping up the gloss and putting it in the syringe, and then I just put the topper in, and then I'm gonna go ahead and grab my squeeze tube, and I just go ahead and fill up the tube with the gloss. And that color looks so amazing. Like, it looks so amazing on your lips. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget, like I said, to like, comment, and subscribe. I am definitely just finishing up in this video, but that's basically just how you make lip gloss. Not really hard, but I hope y'all like this video, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.